I will let you know. Okay. Yes, please.
Yeah, more specific in exports to US.
Sports.
Exports
Export. You want to export to
to
US?
US, yeah.
Any other?
Get orders.
Have to get order. Good.
How to start it?
Which challenges? There are too many challenges in the export. Too many challenges.
We can start.
Excuse me, sir. Before presentation, you'd like to know about.
Okay. So my name is Rotarian RMB and Arvind Batra. I am Charter President of Rotary Club Chapter Global. I was the Assistant Governor, District Secretary, District Chair of my district, and I am the Charter Chairman of RMB Jaipur in 2019, and now I'm International Board Member of Rotary Business, taking care of Asia. So when we were in Singapore, the RMB booth, I was twice invited in Mexico. Yeah, this guy let you know better. So I know them what's RMB, right? So when ask people what is success of RMB, right? It's a me. You can see example of mine. I started export of marble due to RMB. Marble. Okay. Marbles. Granite, quartz and all. I have Mauritius due to RMB. Okay. My partner supposed to came here is also director of RMB, but 4 days before his father expired, so he may not come. And I have office in London due to RMB. Right? And now I'm starting a Western wear garment export business. I've been to Singapore, I have been to London, I have been to Mexico for this. So I learn all things with all of you. So you can also. When they told me about this, who can take this session exports? So because I'm new into this from last 4 years to this, so I have seen many challenges from 0 to 100. Right? We will discuss in this PPT with your help. I don't want to teach you something. We'll understand. We will discuss the things so you can understand. I can learn more. Right? So it's how to start exporting. So it's very beginner's guide. Not may not answer of all the questions, but we can discuss over it, right? And we have expert who are doing what also.
No expertise, sir, but we're doing it.
You are doing so. You know the basics also, right? So let me know if I'm wrong. So getting ready to explore the exciting world of international trade and learn how to kickstart the export journey. Because it's very challenging and it's dream of every person. I'm now 50 years old and I was thinking up to 45 years old. So the passion to export was fascinated us in Indians, right? It's very common question. Why start exporting? Right, sir? Because we can find it's in India, we know this. If we are in North in India, we know the taste of it. In Southern India, we know the taste of people. But if I am trying to export the garment, Western garment to London, you will not successful there. Right? They have their traditional, they have their traditions, they have their due to weather their dresses. Right?
Correct.
So increase your revenue to reaching customer beyond the domestic borders because we can connect to the bird. So what we will understand export basic. As earlier told, the documentation very important here. Documentation is important. I'm actor also. Sorry, I forget to let you know. You can watch me in Crime Patrol, GTV, and Snap Ashal and B track. So I do little bit also. So it's when I face the camera, I get conscious, right?
Multi-purpose person.
So it's very important to understand the systems, understand the documentation, understand the policies of their country, understand the your products, their requirement. So we can discuss over this. If you have any question, I will love to answer because I don't have bigger PPT. We can spend time on one PPT.
What is the documentation required for basic export?
Good. IEC. Have you heard about IEC?
Yes.
Import export.
License. Import export code. So how can you apply for this?
EGFT.
Very simple. You don't need any system, right, sir? Very easy.
Bank bill. Bank bill.
You can go directly to the website. It's very easy. In 5 minutes, you can get the IEC certificate. It's very basic requirement to start the export. No, no, sir. I assume that you have a company in this area. In this area, you have a company, right? But you can also apply on PAN card. IEC.
Correct.
Linked with
Link.
PAN card. Now these days,
Aadhaar also.
your IC like GST, there will be mentioned between the IEC code PAN card. Right? The same. So second, look, okay. First of all, you have to form a company, right, sir? So after this IEC, you have basic you have to get LUT. LUT. Anyone know what LUT is? You sir, let them know what is LUT. It will help us.
No, I know the
No, sir. So I want to involve you this. What is LUT? What is LUT?
I would also look at that.
Okay, lack of undertaking. If you have LUT license certificate, you can buy the goods without paying GST. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's say if this cost 100 rupees and GST is 18%, right? And you want to export this, you have given the price to the importer 110, right? But if it goes to 118, how you can sell it 110? First point. And you can't charge.
One more thing is, so for GST benefits, you like 0.1%.
Yes.
That is they will charge. So that 18% will not be there. You will be spending 0.1%. It's kind of merchant export kind of thing actually. You can buy without paying GST with the documentation. You need to just pay 0.1%.
I want this in if you have
So then both consignment has to be export consignment only.
Yes,
If I'm partly selling in India and partly selling abroad, then I
That
still
may
have
not
to
work.
buy the chips.
You will have to pay full charges, full import charges, if you intend to sell a part of that
Part
in
of
India.
India.
But
You have to pay
if you
100% GST and then subsequently claim.
if you want to buy imported material for whatever product, let's say that you have an order from Mexico, you have to have an imported product because it is not produced in India by anybody. Now you import the product by paying import duty, which is quite heavy. On an average, it works to about 30%. And if you prove at a later date that you have exported the total quantity that you have imported, you are completely exempted not only of GST but import duty as well. But you have to give a complete account to the extent of 95% of utilization of what is the imported stuff. So this is very important. Number two, as you were saying, that in case if you are exporting a product and you are not manufacturing it yourself, say you are outsourcing it from another unit, the outsourcing unit, he doesn't know. Even if you tell him, he won't believe that you are exporting it. So he's going to put you on the bill 18% GST. It's only again when you prove that there is a export which has taken place, this 18% also will get exempted at a later date. This 18% exemption outrightly depends only upon if you are manufacturing the goods.
You understand? Let me correct on this. Let me correct on this. I buy marble from Rajasthan, right? It has 18% GST.
Correct.
I give them LUT certificate.
Now this is
I give them LUT certificate.
You have to have GST.
You have to get from GST. It's very simple. Go to the GST portal. After 1 minute, you can download the certificate. right? Like this, you have to give them activity certificate. They will give the goods by 1% GST, right? And you have to give them all the documentation of export proving that has been exported under. So you have to give them so they can submit. They need documentation all of that proof of export. So it's LUT.
One more document which you require under this is if you are selling chemical or medicine or any other one, you need to have the relevant license for that. I mean, if you are selling drugs and cosmetics, then you need to have the drugs and cosmetics wholesale license for this.
Yes, I'm coming with it.
Okay.
Yes. If you want like this, I have a request from Sri Lanka that they need blood collection bags, but you need a drug license to export that. So I refuse them. So you also need the relevant certificate of you can say licenses to get to export the products.
It's only for the drug or any other.
Depends.
Depends.
It is
Like
chemical,
like blood collection bags. When is the COVID?
Even
You're
if
not
it is an
supposed.
accessory. Even if it is an accessory also.
Which accessory?
Like collection bag is
But it comes under the license. You can't sell it. Even COVID, you can't export the masks. So that was your question. Identify the opportunity, right? So if you want to do export, please join the social media groups like LinkedIn, Facebook. I joined the Facebook group. There was a guy from Egypt. He reached me that you are an export group, I guess. I need 10 containers of marble from Bengaluru. I connected with some guy, but there was no such margin, so I refused him. But you can get this opportunity social media also. Right? So you can find the opportunity from social media to get the trade fairs. You can meet them. So here regular is a very important point. Regularity, compliance, and legal considerations. Let me know when I started this export business. My guru told me that please submit your document of export in bank within the time period and get the acknowledgement that you have submitted.
Very important.
It's very important. 1 year, bank send notice me that you didn't submit the bill.
Yes.
And your amount is under the FEMA.
And
Very important.
Arvindji, now ED comes.
Now ED comes.
You know, when you say bill, what are you talking about? Bill of lading?
All documents.
All documents.
Export bill,
Those are major issue.
PL is purchase and everything.
Okay, all involved.
All document related to export. So
importantly, the document which will prove that foreign exchange has come to the country.
yes.
And it could be in the form of advance payment or a letter of credit with 60 days, 30 days, 120 days usage or on consignment basis. मतलब आपने consignment भेजा है, बिकने के बाद में आपको पैसा मिले. So all these documentation have to be cleared by the exporter prior to the actual exports getting effected.
So you have to submit the document to the bank within time frame, and you have to keep the acknowledgement. So I have faced that. They send you notice directly.
how many years do you have to?
Yes, I think 5 to 7 years. 5 to 7 years. But I keep all data with me till date. I'm doing business from 18 years. I have data of 18 years. Right?
And one here, you have to retain the documents. For example, when status change took place, GST started in effect from 70, right? If you have an export document prior to that, they are the guys now who are evaluating the earlier records. And in case if they find that there is a difference, then a penalty is raised and there is no court relief also for you if you go and plead that I was not aware of this. So that's it's better to keep at least for 10 years.
Okay, sir. So one more important thing in the documentation, but I faced, like say you export the goods 10,270.07 USD, 0.07 USD, right? Ask your buyer, please clear the invoice 0.07 also. One of my buyer give me money 10,000 USD. It was balance amount of 1,950 and 0.07 USD. So I wrote bank a letter that this amount in this bill of landing, this invoice, this purchase, this date, and second, please adjust it to this invoice. It's very important. So please be clear about this legal consideration. And in export, every document when you will be get into the exports, please take care of all your documents again, and especially the हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं जब वो हमें देता है बैंक में लगाने के लिए LC, and read all the line of LC carefully.
Must have professional people.
You must have
For
professional people
export, this is
because
you can't do anything.
you can't do anything if you wrote the line in LC that we will make the
Yeah.
payment when we will receive hard copy of documentation.
Each and every line you have to read that.
You can't ask them for money.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
So here the scene will totally change in case you are doing e-commerce B2C. See in currency.
yes.
So there is no document in.
So we are
And this is B2C documentation involved.
because that is we are giving the services on the end user. We are doing the B2B. We are now dealing with the B2B. So this is your question: how to find the product? The question is how to find the product. Yes, sir. So now what you are dealing in at present? Nothing. What is in mind to export?
Diversification.
So there's anything near to you? Product, services, where you are living right now? Okay. Thank you. So like this, if you want, like the Mauritius is good market for cattle feed, right? You have to search this on Google. Like say, when I was thinking about this garment export, which I planning to start it, I took me to London. London first refused my all clothes. We don't want this. But same Mexican, they like all the designs, they like all the fabrics, right? So it's up to you where you want to reach, in which country and which products, right? In your case, you can in Chennai there's marble factories. In Chennai,
There's no mine,
Not mine.
leather product, export.
leather products.
Leather huge.
So you can try with leather products because you can export with your name. You can try with leather products. It's also very important part of export. Logistics chain and supply. If you're sending some product that's perishable, like perishable flowers, right? Which went to by ship, finished, right? Glass. So you have to add the airfare with your when you're sending the quotation to buyer. So logistic and supply chain management is very important because last time what happened with me, I export quartz to UK. My terms were when we will receive, we will release the payment after 30 days, right? And it is by 100 days. Mostly 20 to 30 days took time to reach in UK, but that moment 100 days because Sri Lanka, that due some reason, due some container shortage, I think there was no shortage with that time after 2021, 22.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
That was container shortage.
Oh, yeah.
And Sri Lanka guys,
Yeah.
because at the government policies, they want to send the goods which need people earlier. This is not emergency goods. So they keep aside for 100 days. So I received payment after 6 months for that container. So you can see, I can't make profit from that. So logistics supply, and you have to keep eye on this current situation for this export.
Can I just add one more
Please.
benefit? In case if your consignment has gone against a letter of credit, what is letter of credit? It is nothing but a sort of a check which is issued by the importer's bank. Your money will be deposited to your account from the importer's bank through letter of credit. Letter of credit said 30 days. Now, if 30 days it has become 100 days, and in an extraordinary condition, like, whatever may be the condition extraordinary, bank doesn't know. How can I secure my business in India? I have to get my money in 30 days. And in case if a letter of credit says certain terms, the importer's bank has an obligation that they have to make your payment in time. If 30 days is exceeding in such a case, or maybe this is in case of a London, where usually the frauds and all will not take place. But in a small country, Guatemala, where you don't know the bank, you don't know
So
what
many
you are selling,
small.
how are you going to do in that case? Then you take the received letter of credit to State Bank of India, assuming that it is your banker, and tell them that
Yeah.
this is the letter of credit. I want your confirmation to be added to this letter of credit. State Bank of India is not going to do this free of cost. They will charge you 2%. It is worth paying 2% because you, in case if that bank of Guatemala fails to pay you, State Bank of India is obligated to pay.
Yeah.
But in that case, sir, LC should be mentioned clearly that after the, but if they mention that we will release the payment after the receipt of goods, nobody will give you payment. In the LC, if they mention that we will release the payment after receipt the goods, no one can pay you.
It's not fair on your part to send the goods taking such a big risk.
No, sir. But let's say we will discuss about this
Yeah.
one later. But because you have to read LC and take the guidance of expert
Correct.
before you don't.
Now, you have rights for them.
First of all, do promotions. How you can do promotions?
Using digital marketing.
Digital marketing. You can make your website. Any other?
Armenians like you.
Rotarians.
Rotarians.
1.2 million Rotarians, right?
Yeah, we 1.2.
So I'm trying like Philippines. So I trying to touch all the Philippines from Facebook. That I'm doing this. This is my product. Can you do there? I will give you money. Like this in RMB, Rotary International Conclave. I met a lady in Singapore. Right? So I showed them my products. She invited me next day for breakfast. Went there. Now maybe she will be my partner in Singapore. So you have to do promote. And I always say in RMB meetings, sell yourself. Sell yourself. अपने आप को बेचना सीखिए. So प्रोडक्ट आते हैं. तो लेकिन अगर हम बात करें इस चीज की, so promotion is very important, right? So other than you can do Google keywords,
SEO. You can do
SEO.
it.
It's very important to do promotions because it's not India. You have to go many countries. So how you can do, right?
LinkedIn and another social media would prove more importantly, to facilitate your export business.
Yes, yes, right.
Instagram.
Yes, and product is also good. If you are if you're in Chennai, you want to do export marble, not succeeded, right? So if I'm in Jaipur, right? So you have to find that product. You can find nearly to your place, so you can get the minimum expenses on that, right? And then then you have to find the market, appropriate market. You can say this, and for this price. For starting, you have to be competitive in price, right? So we have already discussed about this export and payment method. You can take finance from bank against the LC, right, sir? Bank will give money against LC against order. You can have the and it's very cheap interest rate, right, sir?
Yeah.
Very cheap rate for exporting. You get finance from bank, they will give you cheap price of interest. No, so it's like about 3%, I think. Because last time bank approached me for this, if you need they have subsidized the
Discounting हो गई तरह की.
हाँ
Material भेजा और discount.
नहीं on order.
On order. अच्छा on order भेजा.
So this is very important part, and I have suffered from this risk management and mitigation. Let's say I export the marble at the rate of when the price of GBP dollar pound price was 104. Due to this COVID, my goods reached by 6 months. The release my payment was 7th month, and the price was 100. Right? I lost 4%, and then you have to clear the payment from banks within the 30 days. You have to convert the currency. I have opened the GBP account in bank, so you can open the account as per currency, right? So you have to convert within the 30 days of 30 last day of month. So I hold my money that I will do it. The price goes to 85. I converted 60 lakh rupees with loss of 15%.
Right. I can add here. You can also do forward booking.
Yes, yes, you can do.
Yes.
But that was my second export.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
You can.
Everyone, if you're doing it, if you know a little bit of the value,
Yes,
you
sir.
can do a forward booking.
Yes, yes, you can.
To secure on that rate. Yes.
But I was playing gambling. I was doing gambling.
Yeah.
That maybe it was 104. Now it's 106.
Yeah.
Only that month was 85. That's the 85.
Yeah.
Blind खेली.
Blind.
Or I can add in this. If
Account
something
तुम्हारे
happens, I've been to these cases. You can open an EFC account. You can put that money into that account,
That's why my EFC account.
and you can wait. You can wait for some time.
No, you have to convert before the last date of month. They will give you pending day and 30 days.
Yes.
Let's say if your amount credits into account on 20th of July, you have to convert before 31st of August.
That's correct. Yes, that's correct.
So I do gambling. Maybe it will go under 4, but in the 30 days, 85.
85.
So they don't ask me.
Yes.
They only convert and put money in my account.
Yeah, that is correct.
A very simple method to avoid all these equations. The best mechanism is that when you are giving the price to the customer, when you are giving the quotation, say you are assuming that you supply 1 month later. If you can ask the foreign exchange department of your bank, what would be the price on that day and what would be the price 3 months later, assuming that you are going to receive the payment 30 days 90 days afterwards. Now, if your bank, they have their own experts, they will tell you approximately euro would behave at such and such level, conversion level, dollar would be at so and so level. Now, if you take that data into your account of your pricing today, probably anything of this, any fluctuations happen, still your margins, bottom line margins, which you have decided, will be remaining the same unaltered.
Okay, sir. No, sir. Put your foot in my shoes. I did 3 export containers, right? I received payment at the rate of 101 GBP, but I converted in 104. Second time I received a 102, I converted 105. So I never do this because I'm getting more price, but in only one case I lost all my money.
Yeah.
So it's better. Your session is good. So because if we are beginner, then we can go like this. We can add your amount of that percentage and book with your bank. Right. Up and downs, it will not affect you.
Exactly.
So it's very also important because we have not good reputation India are not good quality
In the
control.
earlier slide, the insurance of it also would be relevant.
Yes, yes.
The ECDC coverage by giving everything in proper shape. In case if your consignment is not covered, there is one insurance company of Government of India called as Export Credit Guarantee Scheme. So if you take your consignments, depending upon the risk of that country, if it is where the already civil war is there, they will charge you 3% premium. But say you are selling it to USA, the premium is just 0.01%. So after the goods reach there, in case if the receiving bank says insolvency or there is a civil war in America, let's say, because of which the goods get damaged, the ECGC is obligated to pay you the total price of FOB. They will not pay you the transportation. So the export credit guarantee scheme also is an integral part of your earlier slide.
So insurance, we can do also have insurance about money for export goods. So it's also important quality control. So you want to do which export, sir?
So B2C, yoga, meditation, and sound healing equipment.
You, sir? You're doing which?
I've been in export pharmaceuticals,
Pharmacy.
exports and cosmetics,
Cosmetic. So
herbal cosmetics.
So it's also very major point, especially I think in garment industry. Most of the garment are they rejected due to less quality, poor quality, right, sir? But it's almost applied in the all, but it's very important in the these 3 or 4 things. It's also very important network and relationship building. Meet and touch your importer, buyer. Say hello. When you are free, say hello to them. Right, sir? Right. Because network is, we are here for network building, right? Relationships. So, I always believe in RMB also that when you have trust in both buyer and seller, you can do better business. Same with the export business. Same. Want to say something? Anyone?
So that's okay.
This is also important because when I sent first shipment of marble to UK, I get some money received in my bank account from India government. So I am not able to find where from this money came because I am very particular about each entry. So after some days, my CHA agent, clearance agent,
Agent.
told me that you have received money from government incentive. Because what is that? So on some product, India government give you incentive.
Yeah.
On sport. It's also good. So I don't add this incentive in my profit. So it will be extra profit to you.
It's like a bonus.
Like a bonus.
This is for the wife only.
Yes.
For the wife only. Additional incentive.
No, it depends upon the country to which you have exported. Which country we have a bilateral ties
Right.
and agreements which have taken place. For example, if you are selling it to African markets, the benefits are very high, up to 5%.
So
But
because
if it is for a developed market, then the benefits could be negligible or nil.
because I'm not going broad on this way, so I told them you have to check with the CHA
Yeah.
or the government officials to set your price. It can help to set your price. So we have 50 minutes. Do you have any questions?
Do you face any issues with the customs?
As of now,
You only export, you don't import.
no. I don't know. As of now, no, because it's also and
CHA.
very importantly to find your best CHA.
That's correct.
Because find that CHA who have office in both countries.
Yeah.
You load.
That is the best.
In my case, my CHA has office in India as well as UK. So, what is the full form of CHA, please?
Custom handling agent. Correct?
Yes. So it's also important to appoint a CHA customer handling agent because when you send something goods to container to outside India, he will help you to keep all the documents as per government policies, right? So he will help you to clear the shipment from customs, right? So it's very important to find the CHA, and very importantly, he do fast for you.
You know, sir, the TGE, is one of my Istirka.
I know.
He is a very big company, AGL. It's a different offices across the country.
And one more thing I will add to this. I was in RMB Gurgaon to launch RMB in 1919, 2019, I think. So 19 we launched Gurgaon. And there was now he's TGE.
Yeah.
That was he was member of that RMB. Now he's also member of RMB Gurgaon. So when there's a shortage of containers, so my buyer told me that I need urgent find from any price. At that time, we are not able to book container at any cost. So I told them, can RMB Gurgaon. Within 2 minutes, he called me.
Last 15 minutes, so networking जो भी करवाना है जल्दी करवा दो.
वही चल रहा है सर.
Within 15 minutes, he gave me a container.
Okay, wow.
Right?
Yeah, that's the
He is
power.
biggest shipment company.
That's the magic of Rotary. Great.
Magic of it.
Great. Very nice.
And the best price.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can even find this, and he's king of container. We can say that biggest company in Delhi, and he's also chairman of All India, right?
He's around 150 employees for this
Yes.
export and
And he was in Singapore convention as
Yes, sir.
well. He met me.
AGL te naate hai. AGL.
AG.
AGL.
You can find the websites very.
मैं ग्रुप में उसका फोन नंबर भेज
I have very,
Yes.
there are a lot of exhibitions are arranged by Indian people in the Europe, US, and even Japan, Thailand. So at that time, it's something we can bring there to exhibit the material, and if it is sold. So we are import license, etc. But that money, because it is not exported to India, it is state export. Suppose I am participating in German exhibition for the plastic or etc. So some new product I launch there and just take it. But I brought some good amount of samples there. And in that case, it is export or exhibition participation expenses.
I was waiting one word from you.
Yeah.
You told that. Samples. How can you sell the samples? Samples is sample because you declare samples in the when you send the goods to that country.
Right.
Let's say I will add this. Last year when we have conclave in Jaipur, there is a 40 organization, Federation of Rajasthan Trade and Industries. They are going to conduct a this exhibition Indian for 400 members in South Africa. So they collaborate with us, and same question was coming: how to send goods there? Can't carry samples. Then they connect with this.
Yes, but
No, South Africa government that we are coming with this, and we have this sample, right? So they declare all the terms like this. Some samples will shorten. You're not selling, but you're giving to free them because you are. First of all, you are not supposed to sell the product there because you don't have local license. You don't have local state tax, GST, VAT. So not supposed to. So you have to declare that we have give sample. Right, sir?
Yeah, and prior to that, your company and the product or the category in that product, both should be registered in the importing country. Unless your company and the product is not, you're not, or a similar product, you're not allowed to even carry the sound. That's mandatory. Because if it has not been analyzed by their laboratory, by their statutory regulatory organization, whichever it is there, you are one piece.
but whatever thing is, suppose I have sent the books.
Talking restricted items.
No,
So
anything can be restricted.
Custom office of the European countries, they are allowed.
See, it depends upon which commodity you want to carry the samples. If it is a machinery and all, then it could be different.
Some people have to see garments. So
Yeah, I put 50 pieces and give sample at 30 pieces. Declare that I have given sample and give them to market. Check my button. Okay, because I have declared that before I pass from here and arrive, I have declared that we have now have 20 pieces. So you need, we are here near about 20 to 30. You know each other, in each other. Okay, sir, can we start? Sir, please.
Sporting. Product or what components, courier or placement area of place till the it reaches customer. What are the components which adds to the part?
Yes, mostly, I will ask you. Mostly, when I export, we do give them price of FOB. What is full form of FOB? FOB.
Yeah, there are Incoterms. Incoterms is there. They call it as ex-works. Ex-works means your premises, the goods responsibility is yours. Then FOB. You are responsible for delivering the goods up to the port. And then CIF. CIF means so CFR, CIF, they call it as cost, insurance, and right. So that one you will be delivering goods up to the port at the client country. Yeah. The other one is like DDU or DDP, delivery duty paid or delivery duty unpaid. So that means you will take care of the entire thing of logistics thing and deliver up to the client side. These are the different.
But mostly we do in
Different Incoterms are there. Depending on the customer, what Incoterms they ask, so that will be followed.
So going one to one, can I ask you how we can find our RMB members professional classification from the whole global? Is there any website?
You are not still live member.
The life member?
No, you are not live member.
I did voting as well.
Okay. So you can become live member.
Yeah.
How to become live?
Only 100 USD to pay for live member.
Where?
Rotary is business live.
Yeah.
On the website.
And then you also get a right for the voting.
Like voting, you can find the members.
Where on the website?
This is like
You have a fellowship called exports, or something. Exporters or importers and fellowships.
Yes, we have. Right. But we are now trying to strengthen this thing, streamline the things. In 1 year, you will get all the things on the website. And now we have also WhatsApp group of RMB also. So
What's
first
the group of?
RMB.
Okay.
So we will do it formally from 1st of July.
From country wise, yeah.
Country level as well as because we have limitation of 1028 members in WhatsApp group. I will create you. I will create you, right? One condition only.
Telegram.
No, Telegram not familiar. In one condition only, in that group, you will allow 1 day alphabetically in a month to promote your business in one media and one content only.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. And if A, first of the day, E, that.
Yes.
So I will send you personally terms and condition when you set agreed.
Yes.
We're not spamming.
Right.
Then we will add in that group.
Yeah, good morning, no good evening.
Nothing like that. Already set up, but stop that because due to some person they're attacking me personally. So stop that.
Okay.
So now I will get this confirmation personally from your WhatsApp.
So I mean that's okay. That is fantastic. That would be the country, right? But I'm talking about the overseas. Okay. So what globally? So like how many members we have right now in RMB globally?
1,500.
So let's say how we can have the 1,500 people classification that we can pick, export, travel, medicines, whatever, etc.
You have created your profile on.
I yes, have done it.
You have tried to find some people from there.
Well, I tried it. I tried it, but I don't think so that website is giving you more information.
After next month, you will get.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
तो अगर मुझे डेटा चाहिए कि ये मेरे कैटेगरी के प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सपोर्ट हो रहे हैं कि नहीं और हो रहे हैं तो कितना वैल्यू में हो रहे हैं, ऐसा कोई वेबसाइट गवर्नमेंट का या कोई पेड वर्जन लेके हम एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं कि और जो पेड वर्जन लेते हैं तो ऐसा कोई वेबसाइट आपके ध्यान में हो कि जहाँ पे पेड वर्जन लेने के बाद हमें एक्यूरेट जानकारी मिल सके।
ये तो गवर्नमेंट इंडिया की वेबसाइट है। जहां पे आप HSN कोड वाइज किस कंट्री में कितना कुछ किया। ये सॉरी मैं फॉरगेट थैंक यू, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट
बिल्कुल ठीक है, और उसमें मैं ऐड भी कराऊंगा उसके बाद, आप बताएं।
HSN कोड वाइज मींस गारमेंट किस HSN कोड में आता है, मार्बल किस HSN
आइटम टू आइटम,
राइट, मेटल किस HSN कोड में आता है, तो एक्यूरेसी से पता लग सकता है कि कितने लाख करोड़ का टर्नओवर हुआ है और किस कंट्री में गया है। एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली देयर वेबसाइट्स, राइट, आई विल गिव अ लिंक आफ्टर दिस, एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली इफ यू वांट टू बाय सम डाटा फ्रॉम देयर website person, they will give you also mobile number and email IDs. इस कंपनी ने इतने का इस HSN कोड से इस no
थर्ड पार्टी
लीगल है,
इलीगल नहीं है मतलब, लेकिन वो आपके
चार्ज द प्राइस,
चार्ज द प्राइस
अनाउंस करते हैं काफी अपनी वेबसाइट है, तो किस पर भरोसा करें। सब लोग बोल रहे हैं कि मेरा सब्सक्रिप्शन लो, मेरे से सब्सक्रिप्शन लो, तो ये बात जहाँ पे पैसे भरने के बाद पता चला कि ये तो हो गया, इसलिए मैं
हाँ, आप मेरे से इसके लिए बात कर लीजिएगा, लेकिन बस आप ढूंढ सकते हैं, यू कैन फाइंड दी।
अरविंद जी मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था कि जैसे आपने बता दिया RBN जो लाइव मेंबर बनना हो तो $100 देना है डॉलर, तो इट्स लाइक दैट रोटरी, जैसे रोटरी इंटरनेशनल हमारा एवरी ईयर जाता है।
No, this one time, lifetime बोला।
This is one time.
One time.
They charge 2 times जो ऐसे हो जाती है हमारी रोटरी इंटरनेशनल, वो रोटरी मेंबर वो रोटरी, this is $100 one time only.
One time per member for Rotary means business as of now. As of now. Maybe in future.
over and above.
Over and above.
This is done with the live member for the.
What is HSN?
330 हो गया सर, जो जाना चाहता है वो चला जाए। बाकी HSN कोड में सर, जैसे आप बिजनेस करते हो 30 का सर्विसेज में, तो आपके जैसे
GST
मेरा सर उसका बिजनेस है 998314।
हर प्रोडक्ट
जब जीएसटी फाइल करते हैं, बिल के ऊपर लिखते हो आप HSN कोड, हर बिल पे कंपल्सरी है सर HSN कोड।
इनवॉइस जनरेट करते हो इवन फॉर द सर्विसेज।
HSN कोड डिफाइन द प्रोडक्ट। यस, HSN कोड डिफाइन द प्रोडक्ट मींस जैसे लो उसने बोलते मेरा एक है 310044 लाइक से, दिस इज आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन मेड विद दिस, सो यू कैन गो टू गूगल एंड सिंपली फाइंड HSN कोड प्रोडक्ट्स, give you all the data and specifically precisely.
These are global.
These are global.
globally sir, identification.
So 330 sir, should we complete? Yes. I am very particular about my timing. So thank you so much sir. Mi nombre Arvind Batra. इसका स्पेनिश में बोलते हैं सर, मेरा नाम अरविंद बत्रा, राइट? तो इसको स्पेलिंग होता है मी नोम्ब्रे अरविंद बत्रा।
ओके,
मेरा नाम अरविंद बत्रा है। फिर दोबारा मिलते हैं,
हम मिलते हैं।
नहीं उसको थोड़ा आप स्पेनिश में टेलीफोन नंबर भी बता दीजिए।
मैं सिर्फ 5 तक गिना, 5 तक सीखा हूं सर,
इसीलिए
5 तक सीखा हूं सर।
921 400 921 401 400। सर मैं एक मिनट बोल सकता हूँ? Formally, I think they, sorry to say, RMB's this Bangalore are not managed. The one person should be there for a vote of thanks. My vote of thanks to our lovely friend and brother Arvind Batra. The way he देखो export import सबने सुना है समझा है, professionals भी होते हैं. The way he has touched all the points, I think commendable. And big applause, I think he deserves for all that thing. Thank you, Arvind ji. Thank you very much.
One correction, the vote for thanks was already planned, but you jumped in. Anyway, thank you very much. That was planned already. That was there.
Thank you.
It was planned for it.
Thank you.
फोटो तो बनता है।
हाँ प्लीज,
Yes. अरविंद जी के साथ एक तो बनता है।
यहाँ बैठिए।
और ये देखिए इन्होंने ये नहीं बताया कि ये 21 के CEO।
All of them assemble quickly for a photo and we are nice to be
नहीं सर,
anything the other time. Yes, that is the dead body.
से ले लो जी।
सब आ रहे हैं।
all the youngsters can kneel down.
बोलना पड़ा होता है।
Youngster kneel down. नहीं रुको डिस्प्ले नहीं आया उनका फोटो नहीं आया
Let's check that. Then everybody that. Say something. Cheers.
Say trees.
Today was cloud. There is some message.
Wait.
Say Namma Bangalore.
Okay.
Namma Bengaluru.
Cheers.
Two more. Dil mange more.
Yeah.
Yes. Say cheese.
That's such a lucky opportunity. Thank you.
Nice.
Shall I take now?
Thank you so much.
Even the time to thank. Sorry. Thank करने का काम होगा.
आदि स्थानों पर भी करीब 50-60 परिंदे लगाकर बेजुबान पक्षियों को बचाने के लिए ये मुहिम लगातार जारी है।
नमस्कार, मैं हूं आपके साथ दिव्या और आप देख रहे हैं न्यूज़ 21। रुक करेंगे आज की महत्वपूर्ण खबरों का। आसिंद उपखंड क्षेत्र के कटार गांव में दिन दहाड़े 2 बदमाश महिला की नथ ले उड़े। पीड़िता के पुत्र नारायण लाल गुर्जर ने असिंद थाने में रिपोर्ट देते हुए बताया कि उसकी मां दाकी देवी सुबह के समय घर के बाहर दरवाजे पर बैठी हुई थी। इसी दौरान बाइक पर सवार 2 बदमाशों ने पता पूछने के बहाने बुजुर्ग महिला को अकेला देखकर उसके नाक से 1.5 तोले